Hi, my friend. Are you ready to be found online wherever your dream clients are searching? Are you looking to make your marketing make sense? Do you want to be able to confidently make decisions about your marketing so that you can stop wasting your time and money and really know what to focus on to grow your business? If so, you are in the right place, and I am so excited to have you here. Let's jump right in. Do you find yourself wondering if you've missed the boat? If it is too late to get started with SEO in 2026 because you're hearing about AI SEO, answer engine optimization, regular SEO, and you've probably heard at least one or two people tell you SEO is dead. Yeah, it's not, okay? I have heard that for my entire career. Hey there, it's Rachel Lindhagen, and I'm so glad to have you back here with me on the podcast today. I want to jump right in quickly by letting you know, first off, SEO is not dead, okay? Somebody says SEO is dead every single time that there is a change in the way that we do things. SEO has been dying for my entire career, okay? So yes, people are going to say that. They say that because it's clickbaity. They know they'll get you, they'll get your attention, all of that. If you're seeing people say SEO is old, it's outdated, it's all about GEO, just let them go on their happy, merry way. The reality is that's also clickbaity, okay? SEO, GEO, answer engine, AI SEO, I don't care what you want to call it. Honestly, it's all pretty much the same thing. It is not too late. In fact, I'm actually working on putting together a really fun training for you. I want you to get signed up. So the week of March 23rd, so coming up in like 2 weeks, I'm going to be teaching 2 live training classes that'll be the secrets to generating leads and traffic and visibility through Google and ChatGPT. I am also going to be hosting a 5-day pop-up group. It'll be a small private Facebook group where you will be there with me. There'll be a training each morning. You have a chance to ask questions. There'll be some engagement, all of that, because this is not dead. It is not too late. And I do really want to make sure that you understand and see the opportunity for your business. So I ran a survey recently, and the number one problem that my readers, my email list said they were struggling with was generating leads. They didn't know how to get more leads for their business. And most people, those who were not already in my programs, their number one problem that they were seeing with their website was that they were creating content, but they were not getting traffic. So we're going to talk about those things. Why do we create content that doesn't get traffic? How do we get leads from the traffic that we get? How do we get leads from ChatGPT? How do we get them from Google? How in the world do you grow your business? We're going to talk about all of that in that pop-up group and in those trainings the week of March 23rd. So do yourself a favor, go over to etchedmarketing.com/freebies. You know where the freebie tab is. That number one option on there that says free SEO class, sign up. Choose your day. There's 2 options. You'll then get the confirmation email and you'll get the information on how to join the pop-up group. Plan on joining that group each morning about 8:30. We're going to have a quick live lesson where we talk about different things related to this. You can ask questions in that group, get a little bit of help. And then because I want you to be able to do this and I want to help you and guide you, Simple SEO Content will have a cohort kicking off that next week. So you will get a chance to get started at the same time as other students. We're going to have a kickoff call. I'm going to do a special keyword research workshop with the students. I'm going to do a special bonus workshop on how to make sure you're set up for lead tracking, lead conversion. And then I'm also going to do a special bonus workshop on content for your blog. So you're going to get the program, you're going to get the guidance, the calls, all of that for 6 months, but you're also going to get those 4 bonus kickoffs, those 4 bonus calls. Now, my current students, if you're hearing this, you can join those too. Don't worry, I'm going to explain all about that. You don't have to pay more. You've already paid all of that, okay? current students or those who are alumni who have extended and are able to stay in the group. You guys are covered as well, okay? I don't believe in that whole, I have this new thing here and you have to pay more. I don't like that. That makes me really mad when I'm in a group and they do that. So as long as you are within your 6-month period for simple SEO content, you've got that. If you need to renew, you renew. You know how to do that. If you don't, email me and I'll get you the link. All right, so let's jump in right now. Now that we've talked about that and established, SEO is definitely not dead. It definitely is not too late. It actually is still working really, really well, to the point that I'm actually going to teach you all about it in a 5-day workshop in 2 weeks. Yeah, and today's March 11th. So in 2 weeks, my friend. All right. So what I want you to understand is that SEO is not dead. Kind of like I alluded to at the beginning. Every time there's a major change to the algorithm, every time there's something that changes, somebody comes out and says, SEO is dead. SEO is not dead. It has not disappeared. It is not disappearing. Sorry, guys. Still fighting that cold. So what we're going to see is that SEO as a strategy adapts. Things change. Search engine algorithms change. New things come out like AI-based search. As long as people are searching for information online, there will be a need for search engine optimization. I don't care what you call it. You can call it SEO. You can call it answer engine optimization, AI SEO, GEO. It's all pretty much the same thing. As long as people want information from an online world, an online source, their phone, their internet browser, their home assistant, SEO will be here. Because what it is about getting our information so it's easier for those search engines to understand it, because when they understand it, they're more likely to share it with people. That really is all it amounts to. So as long as people are searching, there will continue to be information and a need for SEO. So the next thing I want to talk about is like how AI changes SEO. I don't like that they're trying to rebrand it with a new acronym. It's just SEO 2.0 or just the next iteration of it. Over the years, SEO has changed many times. The algorithms have gotten better and better. When I started in the industry back in like 2010 was probably, I started earlier than that. 2008 was probably the first time. 07, 08 was probably the first time that I actually worked on anything that was specific for SEO. And some of the tactics that we did back then, we still do today. Things like writing a title tag, writing a meta description, choosing a keyword, creating content. Some of the things that we did back then, we definitely wouldn't do at all, ever, because we saw things like there used to be a recommendation to do what they call cloaking. White text on a white background so that you could have a beautiful graphic heavy website and still words for the search engines, but not actually have them show up. We wouldn't want to clutter the page with the words. That would be a bad thing. Well, that breaks the rules. That's not something we do today. We did it a long time ago. Back in that era, we also would stuff all the keywords. Tons and tons of keywords, or we would build links from really bad spammy websites and just have like these link farms and build them. And you could rank a website at the top of Google just by getting more links than anyone else. Those are not things that we do anymore. Now, sometimes you'll still see people recommending those things, but they will get you in trouble. Each time an algorithm update came out to address one of those things, people declared SEO was dead. When we came out in about 2012, Panda and Penguin came out. So Google attacked us with black and white animals about 15 years ago now. And one was designed to really address the quality of content on websites. The other was designed to address the quality of the backlinks to the websites. At each time, people declared SEO was dead. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. We can't possibly write good quality content, right? Anybody who's ever tried to write a blog post, we couldn't possibly do that. Yes, you can. And you can write a good blog post and you can do that. Same thing with links. Oh, we can't possibly do this if we can't buy links. Yeah, you can, because here we are 15 years later, focused on earning links and creating great content. So when people are telling you SEO is dead, SEO, it's not, okay? The other thing I want you to understand is just that evolution, like I talked about. We've changed and changed and changed. Today, it's about finding answers more so than finding information to search. So in traditional SEO, it's all about ranking on Google and getting our website to show up and bringing people to our site where they can find the information they're looking for. Today, it's more about having the right answer. So the way that AI-based search works is people are searching for specific information. They're searching for answers. They need help. If our websites have that information, it's more likely to match and pop and show up either in the AI overviews, AI mode, in ChatGPT, Perplexity, etc. So it's not that we're not doing SEO. We're just doing it slightly differently. It's the latest version. And you know what, my friends? It's going to change again in a few years because every time something changes, people adjust. Some people try to cheat the system. There is now an AI spam update that wiped out most of the low quality content that was written by AI in the early days, because when AI first came out a couple of years ago, people were like, oh, we can create a ton of content for our websites. We will rank really fast. We'll get a lot of traffic. And it worked for a very brief period of time. I never recommended that strategy because having been in the business long enough, I knew that that would get you into trouble because it did not follow Google's core principles of be helpful to the customer, like provide value. So everything is going to keep changing. What you want to do is stay focused on building great content, stay focused on your ideal customer, earn links to your website, build your authority, answer questions that people are searching for. That's going to be especially important for AI-based search. You don't need to start over. You don't need to chase trends. You don't need to do any of it. It's just keep focused on what we do. I'll be honest, I have used the same core foundation and the same core strategy for 15 years through Panda, through Penguin, through helpful content, through the AI spam bot, all the way through today. I have used the exact strategy. Honestly, it's probably almost 20 years now because we're creating the same type good content that we were creating back in 2008 when I was working on a website for one of my early employers. We're doing the same things today that we were back then, and it's 2026. So just know it's not too late. You haven't missed the opportunity. And this is worth investing in because this is going to continue to be important and continue to matter. If you want to be visible online, you need to do this. And you need to make sure that you are focusing on Google and AI-based search both, because we are seeing a dip in traffic for websites because so many of the queries are being answered in the AI overviews, AI mode, and within ChatGPT. What that means is we need to be visible in both places because your website is likely going to get less traffic even if we've optimized it. And that's okay. We want to show up in multiple places. The way we look at that and determine is what we're doing working is by looking at our reporting. Are we getting traffic from Google? Are we getting direct traffic? Because direct traffic is people who already know our website, and they know our website because we've been building our brand. Are we getting search traffic or organic traffic? That is traffic coming in from searches. Are we getting referral traffic specifically from ChatGPT and Perplexity? Because then that tells us we're showing up in those search engines. We also want to think about, are we building leads? Like, are we getting leads? So in the survey that I did recently with my readers, what I learned, it was interesting because I did have people leave email addresses if they wanted to. It was not a requirement, but it helped me to go through and analyze, and I was able to quickly spot patterns. My students were doing a great job of getting traffic. They were making more money. Their businesses were growing. Those who were just on the email list who have not yet invested and worked with me, their number one concern for their business was that they were creating content that nobody was finding. They were trying to do SEO on their own, but it's not working. Whereas for my students, they're at the point now, they've got the traffic, they're working on converting that traffic into leads and sales. So there's a real breakdown there. If you want to get out of that frustration of creating content that nobody finds, join me in the program. Sign up for those trainings the week of the 23rd. Join the pop-up group. I'm going to explain a lot of this, but plan on joining me in Simple SEO Content. Be part of this next cohort so that you really can work with me and learn how to do this, because it is not too late. It actually is the perfect time to get started if you've not started yet. And if you've been trying to do this on your own and you're still there thinking, I'm not sure if it's working or not, it's not. Okay. I don't say that to be mean. If your SEO was done right and was working, you would know it, because you would have enough leads coming in that you wouldn't be worried about generating more leads. You'd be full. You'd be booked. You wouldn't need more leads. If it was working the right way and you were getting enough leads to keep yourself busy, you wouldn't be worried about it. So if you don't have a steady stream of leads, you're not getting them daily, weekly, monthly, like they're not coming in on a regular basis, you've got work to do, and I can help you to figure out what's not working and what to do so that it works better. All right, that's it for today. I will see you back here next week, and I do really, truly hope to see you in our training class the week of the 23rd. Again, go to etchedmarketing.com/freebies and get signed up, and I will see you there. And make sure you join the pop-up group. I don't remember what I'm calling it right now, so it's just the pop-up group. I think it is the Lead Generation Challenge, something to that effect. But get signed up, and I'll see you in there, and we'll have our quick Facebook Lives each morning that week where you can learn a little bit more. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you took away something very actionable that you can start to use in your business right away. If you want any of the freebies that were mentioned, or you want any of my resources or free trainings, you can find those at etchedmarketing.com/freebies. If you would like to work together, I would love to work with you. Send me a note, reply to an email, DM me on Instagram. You know how to find me. I would love to help you grow your business as well. And if you have found this podcast helpful, would you do me the biggest favor and follow it or subscribe on your podcast app of choice, and then give it a rating and review? That really does help. It's just a little something you can do that helps me out in return. I appreciate it so much. I'll see you back here next week.